Good evening. Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, George. Hello, Stephen. Good evening, Legacy Rideshare. Hey, Koyat. Great stuff. We're at 7:59. So I am just going to wait a couple of minutes and we can kick off at 8:01, just to make sure that we get everyone who is trickling in as well. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. We'll just wait a couple of more minutes. We're at 7:59, so 8:01 we'll go ahead and kick off. Hey, Lori. Okay, we are at 8 o'clock, so we'll wait one more minute, and then we can kick off. Hi, Pam. Hi, Lori. Okay, let's see what time it is. We are at 8:01. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our training on Mondays. So today we're actually just going to cover a couple of different things. We're going to go over the merchant sign up because I am still getting questions on that. The merchant panel, tips and tricks, housekeeping items, and of course, we're going to go ahead and kick off with any questions that you guys may have. So I'll go ahead and just start off with the merchant panel, or the merchant sign up actually, sorry. So we'll go ahead and let's just pretend that, somebody sent me a link. I'm going to go ahead and click register here. So again, it's Evelyn. You put your last name. Go ahead and put that email address. The mobile number. Again, recommendation is you actually put in, instead of the mobile number, you actually put in the call phone number for the restaurant. Again, instead of the mobile number, go ahead and put the call number for the restaurant. Of course, we'll just go ahead and put that in. Password, whatever you want your password to be. The restaurant name, let's just put Evelyn's Test. Now let's go ahead and select a category. Now we do have restaurants or food trucks. Let's go ahead and put a restaurant. Let me go ahead and put in this address just because it popped up. So again, you have to wait for the address to come up. Let me just go ahead, 06. You wait for that to come up and it'll automatically fill in the marketplace, the state, and the zip code that you're in. Now, if you want to go ahead and create a referral code for your restaurant, I would create someone that's rememberable, like, some of the some things that people would remember. Like, for example, for Lori, her example, one of her restaurants is Chopsticks, and it's with an X. So maybe they create the referral code of Chopsticks because it's easily remembered and it's tied into your restaurant. Go ahead and put the referrals code in. Click agree to terms of services and click register. Now, we've had some questions on what if I'm signing up 3 restaurants and they all have this, they all have the same address or they all have the same information, go ahead and email support. We are fixing this if you're able to sign up multiple restaurants with the same name. What you can do is actually change it to Evelyn's Test 1 or Evelyn's Test 2 for the restaurant name. And then same thing here for email. You can put, let's just say Evelyn +1, +2, +3. It will always redirect to that email address. So we'll go ahead and click agree to terms of services, click register. Now, let's just say that I'm the restaurant. I want to go ahead and log into my merchant panel. Go ahead here. So we have here, this is our lovely merchant panel. This is where all your restaurants will see what the active orders are, what's going on with the restaurant, so forth and so on. So we'll go over this one by one. So the orders tab is where they'll see any active orders. And if they want to look at past orders, they go ahead and click here, click on the date that they want to look at and hit enter, and they can see all the orders that were sent for that timeline that they have put in. They also have the option to put, okay, which one's pending, which one was accepted, which was returned, which was canceled, declined. So there's a lot of reporting here for your restaurant so they can really see what's happening within Trip Delivers. The next tab you have are invoices. Invoices are for those restaurants who have weekly orders or bulk orders that they know is on a weekly cycle. So for example, I'm a restaurant that has orders every week. So, you can put your invoices here and it'll automatically send out, and it also tells you, the previous outstanding amount, the net payout, and download. Promo codes. Everyone's excited about promo codes. So a promo code is actually run by the restaurant, is not done by Trip. So any restaurant can go in their back office and let's just say they want to add a promo code. They go ahead and click add promo code, a percentage discount or flat discount. So let's just say I want to do a 10% discount for a max discount value of $10 from, let's say, tomorrow until Friday, because I know it's going to be slow. So I want to promote my restaurant and get more orders in. Then a max number of users, I'm going to allow 50 users. Now the next thing here is allow single user to use the code multiple times. That pretty much means is if somebody says, okay, I want the same person to use a code multiple times, are you going to allow that? So if Evelyn is ordering from Lori's restaurant 6 times that day, are you going to allow me to use that discount value? So absolutely, we'll go ahead and let her use that 6 times. And the minimum order value, I want to make sure that they have a minimum order value of $30. Add that promo. So that promo will automatically appear on the promo code dashboard. Now, if tomorrow I say, you know what, I actually changed my mind, I don't want to use this promo code, I'm going to go ahead and disable it. So yes, I want to disable it. That will automatically disable that promo code and it will be inactive. At any time during the course of lifetime with Trip, you can always edit it and view it and reinstate it if you would like to. The profile is pretty much for all restaurants. They can check their timings, anything about their restaurants, account numbers, and who referred them. The menu is the most important thing. Once a restaurant has been onboarded and we've done all their menus, they can choose to look at the merchant panel and look at, okay, let me go see what we have available. So for example, the specialty bowl, the buffalo mac and cheese. Let's just say I want to look at see what the sides are. So currently we offer all of these items and you can add this to the buffalo chicken mac and cheese. Now let's just go ahead and say, you know, I ran out of Korean pork barbecue. You want to go ahead and come here. Let's just see, Korean pork barbecue. You can go ahead and disable that so that it doesn't show up as a topping for that menu item. Click save and that won't show up. Now let's just say that for that day, I don't want anyone to order this specialty bowl because we just don't have enough ingredients, or the person who's making it is not there. Go ahead and click disable, and that won't show up on the app or our Trip Delivers marketplace when they go into this restaurant. So again, you go into your menu, you can go ahead and edit anything with your menus, or if you want to add an item, go ahead here. Pretty self-explanatory. The name, the description, the categories. As you can see, there's several categories here. If you want to go ahead and add that, definitely do that. Any questions so far? Great. So operating hours are those hours that you tell us, I'm open from this time to this time. If you want to go ahead and edit that, or if the merchant wants to go ahead and edit that, they can go ahead and do that here. If they want to do a new slot, let's just say, hey, you know what? I am going to open on Sundays from 9 a.m. to 10:30 for brunch. And then I'm going to go open again from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. for dinner. Go ahead and save that. So you have 2 time slots. So what will happen is from 9 to 10, people can see that you're open and they can order. Anytime after 10, between the hours of 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., your restaurant will be closed, so people can't do deliveries. We have a question. Correct, Michael. Anyone who has a browser can access this. The great thing about this is if an owner is not in the restaurant and they want to sign on because they just want to see what they're doing, how the restaurant is doing with orders, they can sign in and check in on the restaurant to see how the orders are flowing. They don't have to be tied into a POS or a panel. They can do this in a web browser. We do not have a timeline on the merchant app. It should be up in the next couple of weeks, so we'll keep you posted. Subscriptions, again, those are the subscriptions, the $99.99 for annual subscriptions. They can absolutely subscribe to that. Now, this is a big thing. A lot of people are asking, does my restaurant need to have a customer account to go ahead and refer a merchant, refer a customer, refer a driver? No, they don't. If you go into, again, the restaurant panel, they have their own refer and earn button. So anytime they want to refer people, they have the options here, and you can do a refer a merchant, refer a customer. It'll automatically do that. Just click copy. You can send it via email, Facebook, or Twitter. So again, they do not have to have a customer app to refer a merchant. They can do it in their back office. And again, feedback is pretty much feedback on the restaurants. Anyone can leave a review. Your customers can leave a review, and you can actually see it here. And you can reply if there's any questions on items. And maybe someone says, hey, love the macaroni cheese bowl that I ordered. Maybe are we able to switch, instead of cheddar cheese, are we able to do Asiago? So you can actually reply to that and say, okay, absolutely, let us know next time by putting it in the comment section. So again, here is the restaurant panel. Menus, profile are all here. Now, a lot of you guys are asking, sometimes restaurants are quite busy. They don't hear the sound or the panel going off. If you click on this little lovely lock here, padlock icon, go ahead and click that. You always need to make sure that that sound is allow, and that will allow the sound to come on. And they can actually hear, you can adjust the volumes to that. So that's the merchant sign up and the merchant panel. So some merchant tips and tricks. Your merchants have their own customer base. If they have their own customer base, we would recommend that they send their own referral code through for all their customers. So what I would do is either you can go back here, refer and earn, copy that, let's go ahead and refer a customer. You can send it via email. This email will automatically populate. If it's tied into your account, it will automatically populate it. and you can put in all the details of all your customers on BCC, email yourself, BCC all your customers, write a little blurb saying, hey, we're now part of the Trip Delivers family. Please go ahead and download the customer app, and please put in my referral code or just click on the link below. So again, you always want to make sure that when you refer people, even if they refer customers, you want to make sure that there's a little write-up about that. So if they have other merchants that they want to refer to join Trip Delivers, they can go ahead and refer a merchant. So again, that's going into, let me just go back to that. So that's go back again to the refer and earn. Refer a merchant, you can send it via email, Facebook, or Twitter. And for every order, this is a great thing. For every order that their referral does, be it a customer that orders from the restaurant or not, they get 40 cents. So let's just say Lori's restaurant in North Carolina, she referred me and I became a customer of Trip Delivers. I became part of the Trip Delivers family. I decided to order from one of the other restaurants in North Carolina. Lori's restaurant, the original Lori's restaurant Chopsticks, will be able to get the 40 cents from my order. So they also get commissions on any order, regardless of who the restaurant is. So it's a great thing for restaurants. Not a lot of other companies do this. We're the only one, so that's really special. That's also a selling point for you guys who are, trying to sign up restaurants. So how does a customer choose pickup only? So Rodney, your restaurant has to be enabled for pickup only. Part of the onboarding is we do ask restaurants, do you want to allow your customers to do pickup only? And when they actually do the process or the whole process of ordering, there's a little button that says pickup only, and or pickup, self pickup. They can actually just click on that, and it will notify the restaurant that will be a pickup order, and it will give them the customer's name. So again, some tips and tricks, general tips and tricks. There's two apps. We have the customer app and driver app currently up right now. There's two ways to sign up, be a customer or a driver. The upgrade to a marketer only happens after you have signed up as a customer. And as a driver, if you sign up as a driver, the upgrade button will only appear once you've finished the process, the application process. Application process means that you've gone through all the background checks, you've passed the background checks, you've selected a type of driver that you want to be, so the side hustle or a pro driver, and you paid your dollar. That's the only time that Be a Marketer will appear in that driver app. The best way to send your link, again, is, hi, here's my referral link. For me to get credit, please complete the sign up as soon as you can. Now, if you know that the people you're sending links out to will not complete the sign up immediately, please send your website link so that they can just go on the website, click on that, and your referral code will be there embedded. And if they decide to come back 2 days later, it's still there. So again, we have 3 websites, tripdelivers.com, restaurant sign up, and the back office, which is mytripdelivers.com. So I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions now. John Dietrich, if a restaurant has to keep other delivery service prices high. So John, what I would do is you can't offer free delivery service after a certain amount. I would say it's the same thing as the promo codes. So if you know that, hey, I just want to give $10 off after 30 bucks, you can always do that promo code, and it pretty much adds up. So you can't do free delivery after X amount, because that delivery fee is going to the drivers. It's not going to Trip, it's not going to the restaurant, it's going to our drivers. So you can keep, again, we don't keep any of that. So if you want to do a promo, it's going to be off the menu or off the pricing of the menu. So Deborah, you can definitely just give me a call or send me an email. But if you are citing a brick and mortar store with 2 food trucks, now would that work? There's 2 things you can do it this way. Is you can add that address. It's not going to matter if it's the same address. But if that food truck is, let me go ahead here. If that food truck is moving, you see the display address here. let's just say if they're moving to Cool Springs, and I'm making this address up, and they're going to go to Warm Springs Boulevard, then they can just go ahead and put that as they're moving. Now you're saying that the 2 trucks have stable locations. So the next question I would have is, are the addresses in the same location or 2 different addresses? If they are the same address, you can definitely put the same address. It's not going to matter. So it really depends. Deborah, you're asking if, can we clarify the path for sharing your link from the back office? Is this for the merchant or is this for the customer or driver? If you are as a marketer sharing your referral links to the customer or driver and you're using the link for the customer app, it will prompt them to download the app before they can sign up. If you're sending them the website link, they will still need to put their phone number to get that OTP and they can complete the sign up on the website. There are previous trainings on this, and I would suggest if you want the training on that, you can just email support, or you can look on YouTube. It does have the replicated sites or the website training signups. There's a video actually, Hunter. So this is a website referral link. Now allow people to look at information before signing up. There's actually a YouTube video right next to the sign up that tells them all about Trip Deliverers. And as you know, as part of the family, before you guys send out links to people, it's recommended that you actually tell them a little bit about Trip Deliverers and the benefit of Trip Deliverers. Because one thing is, if you guys don't tell people the benefits of Trip Deliverers, why would they sign up? It's just another text message, it's not another email they're getting. So you really need to let them know that, hey, this is great because we're trying to save restaurants. We're putting more money back into drivers. And as a customer, every time you order or anytime you give another referral and they order, you get residual income. So it's also up to you guys to let them know what Trip Deliverers is about. Hunter, if you, the OTP is, you'll always get prompted to sign an OTP, but if you're looking to look at the information before signing up, it is literally next door, like right next to where you put the phone number in on the website sign up. Correct. Yes, David, they do get commissions for drivers as well. Dwayne, how can a restaurant change their email? So their emails can't be changed because those are very sensitive information. So they would have to email support at Trip Delivers, or you can tell them to just email the restaurant team as well. So same thing, Edwin, if a deli merchant wants to change his phone number, they can go ahead and just let support know or the restaurant team know, but it's always support at Trip Delivers if they want to change anything in their back offices. Deborah, again, there's a whole training on this on how to share your referral links. If it's the website link that you're sharing, they would need to complete that application or that process through the website. If it is your app link that you're sharing, they need to download the app and complete it on the app. So there's 3 different things that you can do to send your links. You can send a driver link, you can send the customer link both through the apps, and if you're wanting them to sign up on the website, you send the website link for them to sign up. Amazing. Lori's up and running in Moorhead, North Carolina. And if you guys have any friends, go ahead and let them know that, hey, we're open in North Carolina. There's fantastic restaurants that Lori has, and and she knows his people. They do great food. We've seen the menus. It's fantastic. So go ahead and promote those people out there as well. So if you guys know anyone out there, tell them, hey, download the Trip Delivers customer app. Great. So as we expand and as we grow, you're going to get a lot of questions saying, hey, you know what? I actually don't know if I want to drive yet. What would you recommend? So I would recommend that they download the customer app first, maybe put a few orders in, and then they can decide if they want to drive or not. So at least it's easier for them to use. It's quicker approval. So Ron, there's a whole video on this of the Rancho panel has to set up the incoming orders to automate so the tickets print out as soon as the orders show up. So no, the tickets do not get printed out, Ron. There's a couple of reasons why. If the restaurant is really busy and they can't take an order, or let's just say there's the last piece of pie that's on the window and somebody orders it in the restaurant and there's an order, you're able to deny or accept that. So most orders will need to get either accepted or denied. There is no way to automatically print those out because sometimes you're unable to take those orders because the kitchen's too busy. So the restaurant manager or whoever owns the restaurant needs to set up the printing from their merchant panel and set that up using, there's a tutorial on this and we can send that to you if you email support@tripdelivers.com. So again, if they want to set up the printer on the merchant or the merchant panel, they can absolutely do that. They just need to go ahead and follow the directions on the video because they need to pair the tablet to the printer that they have in the kitchen. But no, there's no automated way that the tickets print out as soon as the order comes up, because you still have to accept it or deny it. So most people, it's still, you have to click accept. Great stuff. We're at 8:25. I'll give one more minute for comments, questions, or concerns. So again, when you sign up a customer, ask them if they have a customer database. Send the referral code to those customer databases. If they do not have a customer database, what I would recommend is perhaps having a sign-up sheet in front of the restaurant and saying, hey, do you want to be part of our marketing? If we have any specials, you want to go ahead and sign up for them. That way you get their email and their phone number, and then we can send them a, hey, thank you for signing up for Chopsticks restaurants here in Moorhead, North Carolina. We are just now part of Trip Delivers. If you want to be part of the change, go ahead and download this with my referral code and we can put their QR code. So again, for anything, please contact support@tripdelivers.com. Make sure that you guys get the customer and driver sign up. Make sure you know the process. And that is it. You guys have any other questions or concerns? All right, guys. Well, have a good evening. I will talk to you guys soon. Again, email support@tripdelivers.com if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you.